So what are the top 10 mistakes made for GCSE maths? Mistake number 6 is, first of all, not being aware of what your formula sheet will be, what it will look like, not having seen it before, maybe only in mocks and that's it. And also not knowing, therefore, all of the other formulas that don't appear on the formula sheet. So, especially for higher tier, there are a lot of formulas that you need to memorize. Nothing crazy really, but it's just things that you kind of should have picked up over time. So let's say area of a triangle, area of a circle, things like that you hopefully would have naturally picked up over the last few years, but you need to make sure that you actually have, and you actually are 100% sure on them. What's the difference between area of a circle and circumference of a circle? Because those two are quite similar. We don't want to be mixing them up in the exam. So making sure that I know which formulas I need to learn myself. For example, I don't know if anyone knows that you need to know the density formula. Density is mass over volume. You can do it in the little triangle. That one won't come up on the exam. You need to know the volume of prisms. Prisms are 3D shapes that if you cut them all the way along, they'll be the same face. So cube, cuboid, triangular prism, like a Toblerone type. A cylinder is a prism. The area of a sector, arc length, those kinds of things. Have I learnt those well? And also, am I familiar with actually what is on the formula sheet so I don't need to learn it? And when I see it come up in my exam, I can then flip back and I go, yeah, I know this is on the formula sheet, let me quickly have a look. And how does it present itself on the formula sheet? Because you may have seen your formula some other way, that your teacher's written it a different way, and then on the formula sheet, it's the same formula, but it looks a bit different, and maybe they've used different letters. So it's just being familiar with what's on the formula sheet, how is it going to present itself, and therefore what is not on the formula sheet and I need to learn. For anything that's not a prism, so 3D shapes like a sphere or a cone, those they will give them to you. They might be on the formula sheet or they might not. They might just be in the question when it's relevant, okay? So sometimes they give you the formulas in the question.